My brain is getting
Let's
fried
take a look.
seeing this lineup. But yeah, I think the main reason why they really want to go for the Lapu gold lane is because they have an extra front line then. Two range heroes as the hyper carry. It feels like we're playing in Season 3, Season 4 again, right? With the Kimmy, with the YSS, two very strong late game heroes, and then when you pair that up with three front lines that can always sustain, like you have the Uranus with the Consecration, and then you have Lapu that can always jump in, jump out. Plus, you have Quibo Yi with the box. Yeah, it means that they will always have that option to just protect the carries. Now, the emblems, looking at the Lapu-Lapu's choice of Festival of Blood, plus the Brave Smite, yeah, again, sustain, right? The name of the game. But that is going to be an Impure Rage for the Uranus. Uh-oh.
Oh, down bot though, Kun. Yep, you're definitely gonna have to. Oh, he flashed out of that one. I flickered out of that one, by the way. So that's gonna be one resource out from the side of Myanmar. Kun still a. I mean, this is a Uranus you're talking about. It's not gonna be an easy burst coming out from the Philippines. Arcangel is here to join the party as well, and it goes to Arcangel. Unico though gonna get stuck there. Flickers out of that one, so again, resources taken out from both sides, but I guess what they wanted to happen here is just to make sure that the XP lane here does not get farmed up well. I feel like Myanmar has the sides contained at this point with their choices of heroes, but for the Philippines, they gotta send their entire battalion over to that side. Kun, again, gonna take a brunt of the damage. Saison gonna go in for the pickup, and that's gonna be the first blood going to the side of the Philippines. There's gonna be the Mana Tracker coming out from the side of Myanmar. Oniga gonna get taken down there right before the turtle. A 1-for-1 trade-off for both sides, and that's gonna actually give the Myanmar a good positioning here into the turtle side. It's gonna be a matter of retribution. King Flash gonna take it in. Nice feathered airstrike coming out from Arcangel, but that's not gonna do much as Myanmar gonna secure in the first turtle of the game.
Yeah. Oh, at least Myanmar now, they are alive, looking online in the first few minutes of the game. Second minute, as we enter, they're able to get that turtle as well as a kill on towards Quibo Yi, which is the Baxia. But the Philippines, that one kill towards Saison means that they can still kind of rely on that, right? The Lancelot with the rotations. That lane down bottom, no. Arlet against Uranus. The Uranus will always be very strong, especially with the ultimate available, right? Arcangel is here to kind of assist with that. It goes to Feather Airstrike, but there's a fight up top as well in the jungle. Saison left behind because Unigo has to bite the bullet. He has to go for the Phantom Execution defensively. Backs away. The Mountain Shocker connects, and Saison again just bullied to eternity. And this is where Myanmar kind of hits the gas right now.
Yeah, and I feel like at this point they're just amping it all the way up as long as King Flash can farm up here. He's level 6 at par right now with Saison. Earlier in the previous game, he was not able to scale up as well. Like the Philippines just went in for the all-out team fight. I think what they're doing right now is just denying Unigo of the setups, right? He gets bursted down instantly. The flick through was already out there as well. So now, again, Kun is going to be the target this time on a Uranus. So it's not going to be easy to take him down. Not unless you have 3 members here. He's going to get locked in there. And finally, they get the kill. Saison picks it up once again. But here comes the backup. Here comes the Mana Shocker. Ganon gonna take a brunt of the damage as King Flash will pick up the kill here for the side of Myanmar.
Well, Myanmar, they finally make Philippines kind of struggle in the first 4 minutes, right? And now their main winning condition, at least for Myanmar, is to focus on just trying to kind of harness and caress the carries, right? Nico and King Flash, they have to be free out of any possible threat. Just protect them. It's gonna be protect Mr. President all over again. I mean, King Flash is level 8 with the YSS up. Final slash misses for Kanon, and they're gonna focus on the turtle now. But Unigo is gonna eat a lot of damage. Nico again with the guns comes blazing in. There goes the ultimate, but it's gonna be Saison getting picked off, and again a very important kill for Myanmar. 2 deaths, or rather 2 kills for King Flash, and Arcangel with the Feather Airstrike. Try to clear the wave, but hey, Myanmar cannot stop the bleeding, and that's Philippines hemorrhaging with a slight advantage on for Myanmar.
Yeah, the YSS here of King Flash is standing at a 2-0-2. He's already level 9 here, 2 levels ahead from Saison, despite the fact that they've gotten at least the second turtle of the game, right? And looking at the gold lead, 3.6, so at least 1,000 ahead of Saison here. And if they can manage to keep on farming up here with this YSS, Myanmar definitely has a shot. So right now it's going to be a sandwich move coming out from Myanmar here as well. Requitano going to try to go in for the Blazy Duet. Amigo once again getting the brunt of the damage there from the tankers here coming out from Myanmar. Juno going in for the Braces Fighter, taking in a lot of the damage there. Requitano starting to hurt. Feathered airstrike as well from the backline from Arcangel, but not able to take anyone down just yet. But they're gonna go for this instead. Kun taking in a lot of the damage, and finally Saison picks up the kill, but that's a lot of ultimates used just to take down one hero here of Myanmar. So the sustain is kind of working here, but again, Requitano will be the key here for the side of the Philippines. And looking at where he's standing right now, he still hasn't suffered any casualties, so I guess this is good for the side of the Philippines. Is I think they kind of want to pressure either one, right? Requitano, or you want to pressure outside Son.
And wow, that's the kill towards the Uranus as well, right? I mean, the Uranus can just make qualms with dying 10 times, and he's gonna be okay with that, right? Because that's kind of the responsibility of the Uranus. If you take a look at Philippines now, they're trying to move as a unit together. They stand 5 players playing closely. Turtle is going to be the main point of contention, but the final slash from Kanon connects onto the traction pulse on the back, but the Blazing Duet as well will connect with the Turtle. Will be stolen by Saison. That's going to be beautiful, but Myanmar turning things around. Look at King Flash. Turtle will be stolen by Saison. That's going to be beautiful, but Myanmar turning things around. Look at King Flash gone, but Requitano as well gone. Where's the damage now from Philippines? They still have Saison. They still have Cannon as well with the Dauntless Strike. Next, the Thorn Rose misses, and Saison so low taken as well by Kun. And Myanmar, they live to see the edge of the world as Unigo will run away. The Turtle is secured, but 2 players from Philippines gone. That is a shocker. Akun goes in as well, even further. Unigo thinks about the fist crack, but no yet. And oh my god, Kun will live to tell the tale, but that's Myanmar again with the grit to fight off Philippines.
Yeah, 8-4 here is our score, 7-minute mark. 2 turtles for the side of the Philippines. Again, it's going to be Requitano's job to melt down these tanks in the latter stages of the game. It's Myanmar right now with the gold lead, 22.8, compared to the Philippines with 19.9 gold lead. I think what's really making it difficult here for the Philippines is the massive sustain that they have, not to mention the revitalize here coming out from the side of Myanmar. So they can keep on doing these dives even before Unigo locks them in here with the combo of the Badang. So that's really what's making it hard here for the Philippines when it comes to the team fight. There's a concealed play here coming out from the side of the Philippines. They're going to try to go in here for Kun once again, thinking about the damage. He's still alive. Saison going in for the Thorn Rose and the puncture. It's gonna be Kuiboye, the next one on the chopping board. He has the revitalize here, but here comes King Flash, sandwiching Kanon there, taking a lot of the damage, but is able to escape. So this is, you see Myanmar like just fielding out all of these tags to make sure that, you know, King Flash is able to have a good game or is able to free it everyone here from the side of Philippines. But at the same time, you know, Philippines macro gaming here coming out from Requitano, pushing in the turret as well down bot.
That's the Philippines, right? They will always get pressured early on. It feels like they're going to lose their grip onto the game. But one moment is what it takes, and then the next thing you know is that they have control again of the game. Now, focus on towards the Lord. King Flash is level 14. Just speed running his way on towards the late game. I mean, Saison is down 2 levels. And this is the early game YSS. This is the snowball YSS we've been talking about, right? When it comes to the late game, the YSS is king. So now this is how Philippines, right? It's all about them. How do they want to contain this YSS? Kanon will make his way to the bush, trying to checking it. Kun is there to just body block everything. And when you have Uranus, when you have the Lapu Lapu plus that Baxia who's just kind of standing tall right there, becoming the body system of Myanmar to just block off any damage. This means that King Flash and Nico will have the time of their lives to just poke forward with the Starlium Beam, plus later on King Flash with maybe the Mountain Shocker. That's going to be the problem now. Philippines, they have to move fast on this Lord.
Kanon already positioning himself here. This is what he did last time. That game-changing play. The Petrify coming out from his side. It is going to be the Lord who's going to take it. It's going to be King Flash. There's the Blazing Duet. Requitano taking a lot of damage. King Flash taken down. Arcangel here is the next one as the side of the Philippines is going to be backing away as they take in that objective. It's really hard to take down these cruisers, and this is the best possibility that you would want if you're Nico, if you're King Flash, just to be able to free it everyone from the backside. Something good here is that the Philippines is able to kind of catch up as well when it comes to the turret takes, but with this first Lord take from Myanmar, they should be able to at least take in the second tiers here from the side of the Philippines. So I feel like at this point, right, like Myanmar is just enjoying all of these turret dives. They can definitely do that. They got the Baksha, they got the Uranus here, just soaking in the damage and not easily taken down here by the Philippines, even though they do have Requitano here. But the positioning wise, he has to be careful here as well. I mean, if he gets sandwiched in between these tanks, it's not easy to get out, especially if you don't have the BMI. He's got the sprint though, but that's about it.
Yeah, they have to focus their attention and resources to the OSS, right? To the Kimmy as well. Traction Pulse. Kanon is gonna get locked down in place and just delayed it. There goes the fist crack. Command from Unigo, but no follow up again. Lack of damage, and the tankiness of Myanmar is just so gruelingly close. And the Lord will be cleared down, but that is Philippines again losing one, but not getting anything in return. The setup was there, the ultimate was there. Then again, the main question is how do they cut through the tank of Myanmar? Yep. Oh, there goes Juno with the bravest fighter, but misses anything. Arcangel is able to reposition, and Requitano as well, just trying to clear the wave. How long will they wait? What do they wait for now, right, for Philippines? What is their timer? It's getting late. The Claude still unable to go online and wreak the damage needed. There goes the gold earned. King Flash number 1 with 10k, followed by Requitano. So, yeah, I think back to my point again, like Philippines, they have to focus on just eliminating Nico and King Flash. But now the question becomes, how do they skip the tanks, right?
Yes. How do they kind of get to the back line? It feels like... Sorry, I kind of want to say, like, it feels like the Infinity Castle here right now. There's so many things you have to go through, and you still can't reach the targets that you need to reach. I mean... the only one who can, reach King Flash and Nico here at this point is either the final slash coming out from Kanon or the feathered airstrike from Arcangel. But even before that happens, right, there's so much zoning. There's so much, zoning coming out from Kun and Kuiboye. So there's... where do they start here from the side of the Philippines, right? Like, there's so much attempts here coming out from Kanon. There was really good final slashes into two members here of Myanmar. But again, the final slashes are mostly onto Kuiboye and Kun. So these are not the heroes that you want to get in. There's so much vision as well coming out from the side of Myanmar. So they know where to be in at the right time. Unigo again, trying to go for the combo, but gets bursted down there by King Flash. The Lord is up. A 5k lead here by Myanmar. So it's not that far of a lead just yet. Like, I feel like if it's a total snowball, it should be like, 10k. But at this point, again, it's going to boil down to mechanics. It's going to boil down to, who's going to take this next Lord. This is going to be big for the side of Myanmar. At least inhibitors are going to be down, so they're going to have to fight for this. But, Kanon! Gonna get sandwiched right there. Arcangel as well, picking up the double here for King Flash. Maybe the shutdown, though, but Saison! Gonna take in the Lord here for the side of the Philippines. Another attempt here, but it is gonna be the flicker in there from Juno to pick up the kill here. 305, by the way, on the Lapu-Lapu here of Juno. Level 14 as well.
We talked about, hey, it's King Flash, it's Nico, but we forgot to talk about the sleeping giant Juno, who, by the way, is getting stronger by the minute. Unigo might overextend. Traction Pulse committed to just try to catch him. But Unigo will be okay as of now. Fist Quick will push back the players of Myanmar. And that Lord will go down in vain. So no treasure exerted as well by the players of Philippines. They're unable to get anything effectively. Another airstrike quickly. Juno jumps with the bravest fighter. Has to flicker coming in from Arcangel. Or rather Arcangel, excuse me. And now Unigo might look for a set, but Kanon also close by. Looking for the final slash, jumping in with a puncture from Kanon. Oh, there goes Requitano, gets the Baxia. And the Sword Rose to the backline, it's gonna be Saison. But King Flash guns him down. The flicker as well, still saved as of now. That was a concealed play by Unigo to just get the backline going. Oh, Nico
Yeah.
closely recalls by the bend of Unigo, and now Philippines. They're still holding on by thin thread. The final slash goes into blazing duet from Rekitano. Gets onto Juno, but still immune whatsoever. It's Unigo in the backside zone, wants to jump in with the puncture. And there goes Kun. Juno gone, King Flash gone. Only Nico left as the sole
No
carry.
minions though.
And now no minions for Philippines. It means they have to reset this. But the death timers are pretty high, and maybe they can get something out of this.
Yep, I think for the Philippines again, you know, for us, a Claude, these are heroes that need the proper positioning. And once you get that opening, Blazing Duet can wreak havoc. And what I said, it's Requitano's job to belt down all of these tanks. There's the BMI out for Requitano. They also take in the turret, the second tier there up top. So Philippines slowly trying to make the bullying, but as you can see, like the goal lead is already negligible. It's at par right now. 47k for both sides. They're able to bounce back just after that one team fight. So for the Philippines, again, it is a matter of bouncing back from those early wins coming out from Myanmar. Next up, the Lord is coming out, 16-minute Lord here. So for Philippines and Myanmar, again, it is going to be whoever takes it in. Now it's going to be Saison with the most damage dealt next to Kun, by the way, who has been soaking. Not just damage dealt, like most damage taken in as well. I feel like it should also be Kun here from the side of Myanmar.
And now the Lord has spawned. Philippines, they have whatever it takes to get this Lord, right? Again, the Blood Wings completed by Arcangel. That's gonna give him extra protection. Traction pulse flickers away from Arcangel, but Unigo will force the Fist Crack to go out. Repositions from Philippines. Now as they make their way onto the Lord Pit, there's gonna be Kun from the back just eyeing a potential flank, but Saison stuck in the middle. 5 players from Myanmar, but look at where Rekitano is. He's looking for a flank angle. This might be the death of Nico. If they're not aware of this, there's going to be a concealed play. Kanon with the final slash, the blazing duet, but the Winter Crown right in time. So low from Myanmar. King Flash still makes his way out. He's fighting his way onto step, but Rekitano will catch him. Now it's going to be Unigo as well with the kill, with the gun down. That's Nico still surviving. The Sky Piercer pops, but now King Flash still makes his way out. He's fighting his way onto step, but Rekitano will catch him. Now it's going to be Unigo as well with the kill, with the gun down. That's Nico still surviving. The Sky Piercer pops, but now Arcangel gets him down. It's only Kun and Quiboyi. Will this be the turnaround that's been looked for by Myanmar? Kun goes for the play, but Saison is there to stop him. Quiboyi looks for Rekitano. But in the back, they're playing insanely fast. Horn Rose. And Kun is gone. Rekitano runs for the hills, but Quiboyi will only have to say goodbye to his teammate as now Philippines look for the end.
Oh, they're looking for the end. They got the minion wave stuff bought, but
they can
able to get back in there in time. There's gonna be the minion waves coming in. Better airstrike there from Arcangel. Close call there coming from the Philippines, but this is the inhibitor down. They're gonna have a much better position into the Lord and almost wipe out there from the Philippines. And look at how fast Rekitano is like shredding that Lord. So this should be a 1,000 gold lead for the Philippines, and they should be able to take this without any contest. Like Myanmar is trying to clear out the waves before they come in. So they should be giving out this Lord. Perhaps just go in for the defense. They do have that with Quiboye and Kun, by the way, who has been doing a really good job in being the front line here for the side of Myanmar. But for the Philippines, they're taking what they can here. Second tiers are all down. The bottom side is gone as well. They got the Lord on their pockets. 18 minutes in, it's going to march down bottom side here for the side of the Philippines. They're going to try to close this best out of 3. But for Myanmar, they got a solid defense here. They got, I think at this point, even Juno is a very good solid front line here to set up the plays here for Myanmar. So for the Philippines, they got to watch out for that. They do got the damage here from Rekutano. So that should be enough for them. Everybody has reached level 15. Again, it is going to be a matter of execution right now. Lord marching down bot here, realize it is going to be the Philippines going to try to close this out. But yeah, wave clear for Myanmar is just here. They should be able to burst it down, Philippines. Gonna make the minion waves move as well. The setup there coming out from Nico, but Requitano able to take down, not just yet, not able to take down that turret. The feathered airstrike from the backside. Quiboye taking in a brunt of the damage. Kun. Saison trying to go in for Nico, but not gonna overextend
King
there.
Flash.
But King Flash, whoa, just bursted down there. Juno gonna go in for the bravest fighter. Saison trying to pick off the back lines. Unigo gonna set something up. Minion waves are still alive.
Saison!
Philippines gonna try to go in. He has the immortality though, and it's gonna be Recordado locking in the base as the Philippines gonna close it out. Nice and clean, disciplined there. Go straight for the base, and they take in game number 2 and take in this series